Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity. Thank you so much for my subscribers. You're the best. And without you, there would be no need for me to be here. So thank you for giving me my purpose. And thank God for the opportunity for us to come together. And we are here to bring light to the world, right? I'm going to begin with reading out of the Bible. And we're at Jeremiah. The covenant is broken. Jeremiah 11. This is the word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord. Listen to the terms of this covenant and tell them to the people of Judah and to those who live in Jerusalem. Tell them that this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. Cursed is the man who does not obey the terms of this covenant. The terms I commanded your forefathers when I brought them out of Egypt, out of the iron smelting furnace. I said, obey me and do everything I command you, and you will be my people, and I will be your God. Then I will fulfill the oath I swore to your forefathers, to give them a land flowing with milk and honey, the land you possess today. I answered, Amen, Lord. The Lord said to me, proclaim all these words in the towns of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem. Listen to the terms of this covenant and follow me. From the time I brought your forefathers up from Egypt until today, I warned them again and again, saying, obey me, but they did not listen or pay attention. Instead, they followed the stubbornness of their evil hearts. So I brought on them all the curses of the covenant I had commanded them to follow, but that they did not keep. Then the Lord said to me, there is a conspiracy among the people of Judah and those who live in Jerusalem. They have returned to the sins of their forefathers, who refused to listen to my words. They have followed other gods to serve them. But the house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken the covenant I made with their forefathers. Therefore, this is what the Lord says. I will bring on them a disaster they cannot escape. Although they cry out to me, I will not listen to them. The towns of Judah and the people of Jerusalem will go and cry out to the gods to whom they burn incense, but they will not help them at all when disaster strikes. You have as many gods as you have towns, O Judah, and the altars you have set up to burn incense to the shameful god Baal are as many as the streets of Jerusalem. Do not pray for this people nor offer any plea or petition for them, because I will not listen when they call to me in the time of their distress. What is my beloved doing in my temple as she works out her evil schemes with many? Can consecrated meat avert your punishment? When you engage in your wickedness, then you rejoice. The Lord called you a thriving olive tree with fruit beautiful in form. But with the roar of a mighty storm, he will set it on fire, and its branches will be broken. The Lord Almighty who planted you has decreed disaster for you, because the house of Israel and the house of Judah have done evil and provoked me to anger by burning incense to Baal. Wow. Well, I just randomly choose sections in the Bible to read, so it kind of makes me curious how that might resonate with what's going on in the war between Israel and Gaza. Okay. Oops. So moving forward, we're going to begin with your soul purpose. And we receive the speaker with blue lace agate. Your affirmations: I am heard and understood. I easily and honestly communicate what is on my mind. I speak eloquently. My courage helps me communicate with ease. So if someone's been having their throat chakra clogged up, it seems like maybe someone has done their healing and done their meditation and their prayer to open up the chakra. So that's good. Okay, so let me read about it. I almost just started to move on. Okay, the speaker. That's under communication. So my dog, Tombo, he's 11 this year. And he usually sleeps a lot. We had to run some errands, so he always goes with me. And it really must have pooped him out. He slept. Let's see. We went out for about 2 or 3 hours today, and he slept from about 11 to now. So he just had his dinner, so he should be settled. I hope he's not, I hope it's not that he's feeling bad. I hope he's feeling well, just a little tired. But he's resting now, so that's good. I pray for him that he lives with me longer in a healthy way. So, communication, the speaker. Do you love to tell stories? A public speaker shares their knowledge and wisdom. They require confidence and leadership qualities. Speakers craft a speech or presentation that includes stories, anecdotes, and examples to get their point across to the listeners. A good speaker communicates information based on personal experiences and research. When the speaker in the blue lace agate card falls into your reading, take a moment to contemplate the various ways you speak to others. Blue lace agate, also known as blue chalcedony, is an aid for appropriately communicating your emotions and feelings. Use this energy to open your consciousness to effectively integrate tolerance and accept differences in cultures. This blue form of chalcedony, which is named for the ancient seaport of Chalcedon, was among the 12 gems representing the tribes of Israel in the breastplate of the Jewish high priest. Cylinder seals made of this stone date back to 2500 BC. This historic lineage calls forth innate wisdom, which can be used to tap into your connection with the wisdom and knowledge of those who have walked on this planet before you. I like to connect with blue lace agate prior to and during my speaking engagements, whether I am on the world stage or speaking for a small group of people. Blue lace agate is an excellent gem for maintaining my focus on appropriate communication techniques while allowing for divine inspiration while sharing. Okay. And let's see. Let me make sure the heater's off. Okay. Oh, I thought he ate all his dinner. He just ate some of it and laid back down. Okay. So I just have to keep monitoring him and be ready to take him out when he's ready. Okay, native spirits. We received answering the call. So I'm going to close my blinds a little, seeing how the sun sets to, well, the sunsets be towards the cards. So, all right. Now let me move this over a little. Okay, answering the call. I just got this, so someone needs to answer the call. You've been called. If you've been waiting for your life to shift, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now, your spirit guides, ancestors, and loved ones who have passed on are sending you messages, love, and healing. You've been called, and a gateway is opening for communications from these spiritual realms. Now, and in the days ahead, signs from spirit will be all around you. Watch for them. Your native spirit wants you to know. Indigenous people look to the clouds, the winds, and the movement of animals to discern the secret messages from the Creator. In native traditions, life is ruled by signs. Right now, your spirit helpers are telling you that this is your time. The wait is over. Sometimes we spend so much time waiting for life to happen that we miss the joy in the moment. Cherish the here and now and know that no matter what concerns you may have, in the deepest sense, you are ready. Believe, follow the signs, and miracles will abound. Your time is now. The journey. Look for signs. They are all around you. The feather that alights at your feet, the penny that mysteriously appears, or the rainbow splash across the sky may be a sign that Spirit is trying to get your attention. Watch your dreams. Messages from Spirit are often conveyed in the nocturnal hours. Now, next we're going to work with the Tattoo Tarot. So I've done my pre-shuffle, but I'm still going to shuffle some more. At the bottom is the Sun. So I'm going to pull that off. And 3 of Cups, the Star, 9 of Cups, the Magician, and then the 7 of Swords. It's all at the bottom. So let me just do a couple more shuffles. And then I'm going to do my little cutting of the cards. I split them like 3 ways. And then I'm just going to pull off the top and see what Spirit has for us. And I have arthritis in my thumb. That's why I don't really work with the cards really hard. Like some readers can just do that shuffle thing and cards pop out. And so I have to do it kind of my way, which is doing my little shuffling thing that I do and then put the cards together and then do my cut. So let's see. Take these and I'll bring a few more to the top. And then I'll do my cut. And I'll do my cut one more time. Okay. At the bottom we have the Queen of Swords. So our first card, I'm going to save the Sun for later. Our first card is the 9 of Coins. So this 9 of Coins could depict someone who has been working really hard and possibly has gotten to that point where their life financially is really stable. And you know, when you have that many coins, right, you can do investments. You can be a little risky because you know that there's more, right? But or it could be someone's wants or desires. So let's see, let me just read it for you. Material comfort, abundance, wanting for little, accomplishment, honors, gains, sense of self-worth, safety and security, prudence, long-term planning, managing danger, able to weather a storm. Okay, so let's get our next card. And our next card is the Star, who was just at the bottom. So the bottom before was the Sun. So the Sun and the Star, they kind of go together. All we would need is the Moon, right? So this Star, she just looks like she's pouring out. She doesn't really look like she's collecting. But I could very well be wrong. It depends how you interpret it. But look at her face. She's not very happy. But maybe she's a star and doesn't realize she's a star. So it's going to resonate for everybody differently. But let me read it to you. Hope, bright promise, faith, recovery, gifts, symbols of immortality, light of the spirit, light at the end of the tunnel's end, good prospects, new dawn coming, could be frustrated expectations. The next card we have is the Queen of Cups. She is someone who's all about love, right? She's very generous. She loves love. She has her cup. She could be, you know, holding back a little bit, but she's always dressed to kill. She's always very noticed. Looks like she's looking for her prospect, right? She has a prospect of maybe someone who she's in love with. Or maybe there's several gentlemen there. It's going to resonate for everybody differently. I'm just kind of putting it out there what it could be. So she is a blonde or fair woman, mature, honest, devoted, faithful wife, good mother and friend, wise, visionary. Actions help a dream become real. Pleasure, happiness, service, success. So that is what the Queen of Cups is all about. Next, we have the Tower. Major Arcana, you see there's two people in there. Lightning strikes. Their kingdom is on fire. That could be God coming down and saying the union is not right. Maybe someone was unfair to the other. Maybe it was an evil give and take. There's not a third person there, but I don't know. I just always feel like usually it's a third person that causes like a major breakup, but it could be other things. It could be just not even give and take. Someone's taking someone for granted. Someone's using somebody. So let me read it for you, and then I'll tell you what I think these cards are meaning so far. Okay, so the Tower, it's the house of God, disruption, expulsion from an earthly paradise, divine wrath, punishment of pride, losses, rivalry that destroys, bankruptcy, plans, ruin, need to start again. So when I look at these as they are, I feel like the Star and the Queen are two different people. Now, these can be, they have the energies of women, but either one of these could be a man. So very possibly, maybe the Queen of Cups had different kind of loves, but they say she's faithful, and they say that she's a good wife. So then you have to look at the Star. Could it be that the Star took the Queen of Cups for granted, and that's why the Tower came? And you know, maybe that's the reason why they got together, was for the money. Maybe the Queen of Cups was deceived and she thought it was love, but the Star was looking at the money. And, you know, eventually things come to the light and the Tower comes when it's not right. Again, it's going to resonate different for everybody. I'm just trying to give you the explanation of the cards. So whatever resonates for you, you can apply it. Whatever doesn't. So the Two of Wands. Normally a Two of Wands is a choice, right? It's making a choice. It's what gets me about these cards is you have an arrow going up or an arrow going down. So maybe someone realized that they chose wrong. Or maybe they realized that something else was right, because we have the Tower, so we're trying to decipher how the Tower came about. So it says, for Two of Wands, individual success versus codependency, restlessness, boredom, dissatisfaction with current lot, seeking greener pastures, restraint, getting needs met, temporary need for independence, to stay or to go. So someone realized that the Tower was because they chose wrong. Now, do they stay or do they go? Well, the Tower's already burned down everything, right? It probably scared the crap out of at least one of them, and they jumped for safety. So do you stay or do you go? The next card is the Ace of Swords. Someone has seen the truth of, I really believe I told you correctly. Whoever the Star is was in it for the money. Whoever he or she hooked up with was in it for love. Divine decided that he's not playing about it anymore, and he brought in the Tower. And the Queen of Cups has seen the truth and realized that she chose wrong. And that's where she wants to be. She wants to be in her truth. She wants to stand in her truth. She wants to speak her truth. She wants to be about having truth in her life. So let me read that to you real quick. But it's a new beginning. After the Tower, right, would be a new beginning. The Two of Wands says there was a realization that somebody chose wrong. And now the Ace of Swords, truth, courage, vision, insight, power, triumph, accomplishment, irresistible force, cutting through to the heart of the matter, on a roll, needing change. or needed change. So the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Cups, again, she could be male or female. This could be two women or two men, or one man and then a woman, or one woman then a man. The truth came out. Even though it comes out afterwards, maybe her intuition was telling her something's not right. Something's not right about this household that I'm in. Is it possible I chose wrong? Did she get some divine messages saying, you're not supposed to be there? And that's the truth. So next we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups usually is a kid or a guy leaning against a tree, and he has 3 cups in front of him, and God is extending another cup, the cup that he knows that belongs to him. And he's not paying attention, he's looking the other way. So could it be that someone's just through the realization of their error, they realized the whole time God was giving me that one cup that I ignored. You know, because all these cards could be past, present, or future. So you got to put it where it belongs, if it at all is part of your story. The Four of Cups, overactive imagination, concealed anxiety, boredom, satiated, preoccupation, aversion, disappointment, discontented, weary, blindness, not seeing the good things, isolating, depression, self-pity, new light, hidden blessings. So yes, through negativity, it's always like a blessing in disguise, so you could learn a lesson. Once you say, dear God, you know, I know what I did wrong now. I've learned my lesson. And then he will bless you with something positive. So the next card we have is the Knight of Swords. Who is he in your life? We have 2 women over here. Again, unless these 2 people are one. The Knight of Swords. How would the Knight of Swords play into this? He's dashing, brave, a potent defender, expert soldier, marksman, skillful, practiced, astute, attacking, starts battles, courageous hero, prompt actions, nips in the bud, recklessness, impulsive errors, indiscretion. Could he be the one? Or is he the one that maybe helped this along on one side or the other? Could he be the one who helped misguide somebody? Or could he be the one that's standing in his truth, and he's now starting to speak the truth about these things that actually transpired from what I said originally in the story, was that this one was trying to get the coins. And maybe the Queen of Cups not only was the Queen of Cups, but she was wealthy. Maybe she had all the coins. Maybe she carried the power of abundance. And this star may have been trying to take it away, use her for it. I can't say that I've heard of many stars who turn upside down, but I guess it happens. Maybe he's the one that came in and spoke the truth and said, all of this is hogwash. I'm not really sure. You got to put in the story how it fits. Let me move on. Now we have the Knight of Wands. Who is he in your life? See, there's a lot of court cards in here in this reading. So what I know when there's a lot of people in a reading, it has to do with manipulation. Someone has manipulated somebody, and it took a whole crowd to do it. The Knave, the Knight of Wands, on the move, travel, flight, departure, disruption, altered plans, home modifications, new address, moving abroad, absence, away from home, strangers, arrival, upsetting the status quo. Okay, let me just put these cards in order real quick. How I receive them. So it's all about money. The star, good, bad, or indifferent. We haven't figured that out yet. The star could actually be the queen. The star can carry the essence of the queen. There was a choice that was made. And I just really feel like whoever the star was in it for the money. And this Queen of Coins, or Queen of Cups, was in it for love, because she's a Queen of Cups. The Tower came because she got wind that she was being used for her abundance. And I say that's the truth. And she's looking for a new beginning. But she turned away from that fourth cup. Now we have the Nine of Swords, who is a defender. And we have a Nine of Wands that wants to relocate. So as well, you know that in a reading, people can be more than one in the reading. So it's very possible that this Queen of Cups knew she made the wrong decision. She has this Knight of Swords who's trying to stop her. And the intentions are for her to slip away. Well, I hope this is resonating for someone out there. This reading's kind of confusing me. Okay, so let me see. Yeah. Let's move on to the next card. The Seven of Cups. Someone has saw that possibly they were being played. They were told that they were high on the list, right? That maybe they had the #1 spot. And somewhere along the line, they find out that this person has Tom, Dick, and Harry, Sue, Jane, and Joanne, whatever, however it resonates. That is someone who is not loyal, who has to taste all the flavors, who hasn't really settled down, who has too much people vying for their attention. Of course, it could be on the other side of the scale, depending upon what your story is. Maybe you had to let someone go. Maybe you had to say, hey, look, I want to be with you, and you're obviously not ready. Go do what you have to do. Go live your life. And if we're meant to be, then we'll come back together. If it's, if you're going that way, I'm not going to be part of your harem. I'm going to be over here working on me. And maybe that's why the sun is at the bottom earlier in the reading. So our next card is the Four of Coins. What does the Four of Coins represent? Fours usually are really good. I believe it has to do with the foundation. Let's see. Inheritance, gift, win, grant, or benefit, status from wealth, financial protection and security, insurance. Fear of destitution and loss, meanness, the comfort zone, trap, hoarding. So someone was hoarding the money and hoarding other people's attentions. Again, it's going to resonate different for everybody. Let's move forward. And we have the Devil. Now looking at all these cards, I feel like saying that the Devil had someone up here wrapped up. And I feel like someone was deceived, possibly again by many. The Devil makes promises. Sometimes people ask the Devil, give me what I want and I'll return the favor, or I will sell my soul to have everything I want in this world. And that's not me speaking. The Lord knows that. I'm just saying there are people who will sell their soul to get what they want. You see these two people trapped up, right? So someone could have said, get this one to be tied to me and I will do your bidding. And again, that's not me. Okay. The truth is, somebody made a wrong choice. Whoever that is. They didn't see the truth for a while. They went through a lot before they saw the truth. God tried to tear that tower down. He tried to get those two to be detached from each other. He tried to hand somebody the one that he wanted this person to be with, and he refused it. Could it have been the star? Could it be the star that was waiting for her person? Could it be these two were in battle for the same man? And could it be that these two were roped into going along with trying to manipulate and take away from either the Queen of Cups or the Star, stripping them of whatever goods they had? This guy's a battler. He likes to battle. He always has a sword ready. This guy, he looks a little fearful, but he has fire, so he just wants to get away. It mentioned him traveling. He doesn't care about the money. He's like, I'll take a loss. He's saying, I tried them all, and it got me caught up here. I tried them all. I'm ready to love myself. I choose me, not the devil, not the person trying to tie me up. And then the Four of Coins. How does that fit in? The Four of Coins. I choose me, and then I get my inheritance. So, you know, sometimes God promises, if you do this, then I'll give you this. So God promised me that if I left the devil, and we don't want to say my ex-husband is a devil. He was very damaged that I didn't know about until like 13 years into our marriage when he finally told me. But he was never able to get his healing because his ego wouldn't allow it. His ego wouldn't allow for him to say, hey, can you help me heal? So he suffered with it, and he's probably still suffering with it because of his ego. We all need healing. We all need to talk to someone about it. We all need to feel in a safe place where we can talk to someone and try to get the healing we need. So moving forward, there's the Hierophant. The Hierophant is one who is like has to do with religious, and you see there's people praying up to him, or he's helping them pray to God. We don't want to think the Hierophant someone's praying to him. So maybe he's assisting someone in their prayers. Dear Lord, help our union stay together. So you see, maybe after this person, whoever it is, realized that he chose wrong, he doesn't want to be attached to the devil. He chooses himself. He knows who his partner is because God tried to hand her to him. And this could be both of them in their higher selves, both praying, Hierophant, help me. Help us to get our situation resolved. We have this issue, we have that issue, and spiritually help us to get our union back on track. So the Hierophant, let me read that for you. The Pope, tradition, convention, ritual, symbolism, ceremony, religion, religious practices, morality, social approval, instruction, philosophy, universal law, mercy, goodness, forgiveness, humility, vulnerability, religious tyranny. So if he's turned upside down, he can be a tyrant. But otherwise, he's there to help people understand universal law, help them understand that forgiveness is part of the process, and we both have to have humility to make it work. And we have to both have vulnerability to realize where we've gone wrong and where we need to go. And the forgiveness is the most important part, I think. Next we have the justice. So after the Hierophant, after the realization that someone chose wrong, and again that God had given them the one that was right for them, that they looked the other way and thought it wasn't good enough or didn't look that pretty, or whatever the reason why that person turned away from their true love. And I say it's a true love because God wouldn't hand down someone who's not going to be fitting for that person, right? So after the Hierophant, after the prayers, after the forgiving, after humility, after vulnerability, then justice will come along. Justice speaks of righting wrongs. It speaks of always being balanced, always being fair. Balance, equilibrium, equality, symmetry, harmony, integrity, honor, fairness, neutrality, moderation, attraction. It actually says attraction and repulsion, polarity, oversensitivity, vindication, self-righteous, bigotry, prejudice, favoritism, promise versus threats, rights abused. Okay, so the next card we have is the Four of Wands. See? So my story's right. Well, it's kind of fitting, right? Hopefully it resonates for you. After the devil, living with the devil all around you. It could be people, places, or things that cause you to feel anxiety, to feel you angry, to feel you unsettled. Choosing yourself. Choosing to love yourself, to forgive yourself. You've done all these other things that weren't really right by the eyes of God. And you say, God, I'm going to choose myself. I want to be on the path that you want me to be on. God will grant you with your inheritance. It could be spiritual inheritance. It could be financial inheritance. Make it fit your story. If it fits, don't make it fit. If it fits, it fits. Onto the Hierophant, praying. Both of them are praying. Maybe they're not even together. Maybe they are together. But they're praying, saying, I need vulnerability. I need forgiveness. I need humility. I need to just be a regular person who is concerned about my self-love and my self-dedication and my self-worth, so I can give it to him and he can give it to me, right? If they both have self-love, how can they hurt each other, right? If they both have self-respect, how can they hurt each other? If they both have self-honor, how can they dishonor each other? Okay, after the Hierophant comes the Justice, and now we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is the marriage card. Peace and rest, holiday celebration, job well done, happy home life, joyful outcome, and waiting for a conclusion, harmony, beauty, love is in the air. So now it ends with love. And the sun will shine for both of them. As long as they love and respect themselves, they'll love and respect each other. So let's talk about the sun. Daylight, peace, contentment, devotion, works reward, accomplishment, joy, pleasure, love, achievement, success, engagement, team efforts bringing good results, co-creation, union of male and female, fertilization. Okay, so I think I'm going to end it there. And let me see, we're 49 minutes in. So let's go over the card numbers real quick. We have, that is, what is that? X1, X, I think that's 19. Oh yeah, that's 19. I always had a hard time in school about Roman numerals. 4, 8, 5. 2 4s. 7. 15. 15. 9. 9 of Wands. Knight of Swords. Queen of Cups. The star is 17. Four of Cups. X, that's 16. Ace and a 2. Okay, so our court cards we have Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords, and Knight of Wands. So the only mature one, the most mature one is the Queen of Cups. However, the Queen of Cups, when anybody, if you have enough people telling you that, your person, Tom, was doing this, that, and the other, guess you're supposed to have faith and be able to go talk to him about it, but sometimes we just get caught up, right? If that's the situation. Okay, Ace of Swords, 2 of Wands. We have 3 4s, Cups, Wands, and Coins. We have 1 5, 1 7, 1 8, 1 9. We have 15, 16, 17, and 19. So the numbers I could see that we could possibly try is 17, 18, 19. Wait a minute. 15, 16, 17. And 4, 4, 4. 15, 16, 17. See, 15, 16, 17. Angel. Number. It only gives 16, 17. So let me read that to you. Sixteen, 17 is a combination of energies of one appearing twice. Oh, you know what? We actually went through this because the last time was 17, 16. But let me just read it. So the one always says new beginnings or creation, stepping out of your comfort zone, intuition and insight, striving for success, attainment, and happiness. The number 1 tells us we create our realities with our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. The number 6 carries the influence of love, of home and family, domestic, business and material aspects, service to others and selflessness, problem solving and solution finding, responsibility and reliability, proving for the self and others, or providing for the self and others, care and nurturing. Number 7 resonates with the energies of spiritual enlightenment, development, and awakening, mysticism and psychic abilities, persistent of purpose, understanding the self and others, inner wisdom and inner knowing, education, study, research, and learning. Okay, so let's just do the 444 because it's been a while since I did it, and maybe someone who's listening hasn't heard it yet. 444 conveys a powerful message of love, support, and guidance from your angels. It serves as a reminder that you are on the right path and your angels are by your side, offering their unwavering support. The number 4 symbolizes stability, security, and a strong foundation. So it says, what does the number 444 mean? Love and love relationship. It's often a positive sign that you have a healthy bond with your significant other, whereas if you're in the middle of a breakup, the sign 444 is considered to be a sign that your angels are rallying around you to support you through tough times. What does it mean regarding money? 444 is a conservative angel number when it applies to financial objectives. Your cash flow will be steady and your spending habits should remain moderate. Do not limit yourself though. If you're fearful of money, 444 wants you to reframe your money mindset. To reframe it. So if you're fearful, you just got to find some sort of balance in how you're feeling. Okay, and what does it mean for soulmates? Angel number 444 can be seen as a sign of love and support from your guardian angels. If you are in a relationship, the number 444 can be a sign that your guardian angels are with you and supporting your relationship. Let's see, 444 regarding love, twin flame, and life. Okay. Have faith that you are right where you need to be and ask for help when you need it. So to thoroughly get that information, you can Google it and you can look at it and read it at your own leisure. That's the end of our reading. I hope it resonated for some of you out there, and I hope you found value in what you heard from me today. Let's thank God for our get-together here. I appreciate all of you. Again, without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So thank you very much. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And make a comment if you feel up to it. So God bless. We'll see you the next time. Sending you love, light, peace, harmony, joy, happiness, and healing. See you the next time. Aloha.